but I wanted to look at Airbnbs with y'all for the girls game thing. Yeah, don't. Okay, yeah, I can't, privacy-wise. I know. I wish I could in a perfect world, but I knew that it probably wouldn't work. But I want to do that this month, ideally this month, because I know I'm going to just get really busy. And then I have a brand trip at the end of this month with PacSun. Am I allowed to say? Well, I'm not telling you where or what it's about. But yeah, with PacSun, which is so crazy, because when I was like in middle school, high school, I used to shop there. They still have cute stuff, though. But I'm going on a brand trip with PacSun end of this month. And then I'm going on another vacation. We're trying to figure out where to go. I don't know yet. With Cinco, he said he was going to ask his chat. I told him like he should pick this time because I picked Italy. So we'll see. But we're going to go on another trip the end of this month. Yeah, so I have like the rest of before then to get anything else done while I'm at home, which is like I want to knock out my sub goals, all that. I just got to figure out. Oh, thank you, Tysham, for the gifted. I got to figure out when to do the girls thing. I think I just need to see when everyone's available that I want to invite. Hold on, let me do this link really quick. Okay. He said Maldives. Yeah, he keeps saying Maldives, but he was like, oh, yay, thank you. Omari turns TTS off. Yeah, we'll do that when I want to do it. It was just on in general, and I forgot. I never turned it off from when I did it that one time. Thank you, Shaq, for the gifted. Thank you. Thailand. I've been to Thailand. I think it should always be a place neither of us have been. Change game to just chatting. Thank you, Fossabot, because I forgot to do that. So, thanks. But for the invite list for the girls game stream, priority is going to be girls that are already in LA because that's just easier for me to schedule. But I'm going to ask a few girls that don't live here if they're coming this month. And then if they are, I can work it around that. Like, I would love, like, if Eve and Wendy, like, they could come. I know they don't live there. There's some other girls, too, that, like, Seven. I would love for her to come. But, again, she doesn't live here. So I got to just figure out everyone's schedules. Worst case, it's just going to be girls in LA to make it easy, though. Norway. That's very random. I feel like Norway would be cool in, like, the winter. I would love to do an event with my supporters. I would love to do that. I'm going to work up to those things. I also wanted to do a giveaway for the girlies. And I'm saying for the girlies because I just have so many beauty products. But honestly, a guy could use it, too. Thank you, Alma, for the sub. Wait, which one's my kiss? Hold on. Okay, that one. Or I'll get Seven's flight to come here. Honestly, I don't care. I want to see her. So maybe she can make it too. Because I know y'all love her. Excuse me. But Brazil for New Year's. Yeah, I want to do Brazil for New Year's. I just think it's beautiful during New Year's. And if I go before then, I'm probably not going to want to go for New Year's because it's just like back to back, you know? Switzerland. So Switzerland we might be doing in the winter because that was one of my favorite winter trips ever. And I'm dying to go back. So Greece is a possibility. Santorini for the trip at the end of this month. It was between like that and the Maldives right now, but I feel like we need to look at some more places and just like weigh out all the options. The problem with both of them, not problem, but like the thing that was making us not sure is because they're both of those places, there's just not a lot to do. Like it would be a very chill vibe, you know? So, yeah, it just depends because if we're streaming it and we need to entertain y'all with activities and there's nothing to do, then that's kind of an issue. But I mean, I don't know, unless y'all just wouldn't mind that because I feel like with the Maldives, there's a lot of water activities from what I saw. I also saw swimming with the sharks, which I would do that. It's very scary, but I would do it as long as like it's very safe and it's been tested and there's been no history of anything, I would probably do that. But yeah. Bahamas. I've been to the Bahamas a few times, so I kind of don't want to go back there right now. Again, I want to go somewhere new, like that we both haven't been. Meekaboo, yeah, you're onto something. I actually know that, but yeah. Yeah, that's the real question. Can the shark actually swim with the sharks? We will find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, because I want to see that. I'm very adventurous. I'm very girly, but a fun fact about me is that I'm very adventurous. Like, I want to go skydiving. I want to do all those things. I might be scared at first, but I'll still do it. Same with like roller coasters. Like, I'll do all the rides. The only one that gets me nervous is the one that goes, is it not upside down? You know that ride that goes to the very top and then it drops? That one always scares me, but I still do it. So it'll be like that adrenaline butterfly feeling, but I'll still do it. Philippines is actually somewhere that I've always wanted to go. So yeah, that could be an option. But again, since I picked Italy, I told him that he could pick this one. Like, it should be like we take turns. He's been skydiving before. I've never been skydiving. I still need to cross that off my list. So it also needs to be places that are good to go in July, because I feel like, that's still not everywhere. Everywhere has its season. Bungee jumping, Panama. Thanks for the ideas. Africa. We're in Africa though. Like, there's so many parts. But Africa in general, there's a few countries that I have on my list. I just don't know if July would be the season for that. I feel like they're more in the winter. I've never been to Ibiza. That's somewhere that I definitely want to go. That could be good, because now that I'm thinking about it, like, there's a lot to do there from what I hear, but it's a lot of partying. That's the only thing. That could be an option though. Spain. That could be an option, even though that's like, we'd be going back to Europe, but same thing with Greece. I've never been to Barbados. That's somewhere on my list as well. That's one of the places I was considering when we went to St. Lucia. It was like Barbados was an option for that. Antigua. Never been there. There's a lot of places I haven't been. Okay, sorry. Let's switch the topic. I know I'm dragging this, but you guys are just telling me so many different places, and I love to travel, so this is like interesting topic for me. But let's get back to the live Q&A, guys. So I don't have like a topic for this. You can just kind of ask whatever, and I'll answer what I want to answer. I was gonna save this for a YouTube video, but I can just do another version for YouTube, because I did a YouTube Q&A like a few months back, and I got into like every topic, but obviously things are different since then. So throw a dart at a map.